Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. So Cardano still no change here currently in the wave count, even though Cardano is moving up a little bit. We are currently here in what I believe is an impulsive wave down after we created here a wave 4 peak at the peak of the wave E in this triangle pattern. We then started to move down in what I think here in yellow is a wave 1, an impulsive wave 1. We then formed a corrective wave 2 in an A, B, C pattern. We could now be in already the wave 3 here in yellow. So we would actually be moving here like this in a wave 3. Then you would get a wave 4 recovery, retracement, corrective wave, and then another wave 5 down. We in this wave 3, this is currently how I just have to assume it at the moment. We could have seen already the wave 1 and we are now in an unfolding wave 2. So to show you that in a little bit more detail, it could mean that from here we created here the wave 1. We're now seeing here the wave 2. Then we're going to go down to the wave 3, 4, 5. And that would complete that yellow wave 3. So this is how it's currently looking like. Are we coming up too far here at the moment? So not yet. The invalidation point for this scenario would be the 54.5 cent level, or actually, yeah, 54.5. I've highlighted that here in, or no, let's call it 54.6 cents, yeah. Above this level, it would be invalidated, this scenario here. Not the overall sell-off scenario, not the overall sell-off, because to invalidate the whole thing, we would need to get above the wave E high at 58.7 cents. But this imminent one where we already completed the wave 2. Current assumption is we completed the yellow wave 2 already in this target area, and that we already started the wave 3. Now, if we get above that 54.5 cent level, then 54.6, then we have to assume that the wave 2 isn't finished and it might be up here. So no big change, yeah, no change in medium-term outlook, just a short-term change in how we count the waves. That's how it's currently looking like. Is it already likely that this is not going to be the wave 2 and it will be somewhere here? Let's take a look. We use the Fibonacci retracements for that, and we take a look how much actually that wave retraced, yeah, here. So in this move up, in this wave 2, we can get to the 78.6% Fib level. I think I mentioned that in the previous video, that one resistance level will be 53.6 cents, and that we could even in this scenario get all the way up to 54.1, the 88.7% Fib level. If we get above 54.1, it is getting unlikely that the current wave count will persist. Then we will need to think about, do we have to move the wave 2 to here? So again, it won't change anything in the overall wave count, and it will not be bullish. It will just invalidate the immediate wave count, and I have to just, it might be a little bit more of an extended wave 2 then, yeah. So then after that, however, is complete this wave 2, maybe it's already complete, maybe it will be completed up here. Then we will start a wave 3 down, a wave 4 up, and a wave 5 down. This is how I currently see the market, yeah, how I currently see the market. And I did mention yesterday possible price targets here for this last move down. I believe after this move down, the overall correction will be finished, which means Cardano could get back into a new bull run. Now, that might take a while to unfold, yeah. So it doesn't mean if we hit the low here, we will have a massive V-shaped recovery and a bull run rocket start. It is possible, yeah, and I actually think it's not unlikely that we see quite a strong reaction, but it's too early to say it. Yeah, it's too early to really talk about it. We need to see how the price will finish down here, what the price action will be down here. Now this overall move down will be much more confirmed and accelerated, I believe, below 49 cents, yeah, below this wave X low, therefore highlighted here in with that white support line. Yeah, target levels for the wave 5 will be here in the low 30s, I believe. Yes, somewhere around 35 cents is one target for this last leg down. There is a second target, which is around 22 cents. Talked about it yesterday. It is just what it is. There are two target levels based on the rules of the Elliott wave method. I can't tell you yet which one it will be. Yeah, we will be able to specify that further as we go lower. One is 35 cents, roundabout in that area, and the other one is 22 cents. So anywhere in this range. I mean, I could put it on the chart. Don't know if it will. So I could put it on the chart. Spanning between 35 to 22 cents would be currently how the waves, how the waves unfolding would be a target area for the last leg down. Yeah. This means we would, for probably a short period, drop below the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level that is here at 29.3 cents. So we can put it on the chart. Those Fib levels, yeah, they are relevant. So if I draw those Fibs, I've done it too accurately now. So here around 29 cents is the 88.7% Fib level. We will probably drop below it in one of these, if we don't find support in the, above it, then we could go down as low as 22 cents in this current scenario. Yeah? Now that wouldn't be a disaster. It wouldn't be great, but it wouldn't be a disaster. Cardano did it before here in this sort of bear market, but then it picked up again. But you can see that effect when we dropped below that 88.7% Fib level back here in the 2018 bear market. It took years to recover. Yeah, it's just unfortunately how it is. So, and it's too early to talk about, do we go into a year-long bear market or 2-year-long bear market or not? This is pure guess. Yeah, pure guess. A few people ask me, what do I think about the Vasil hard fork? Well, Vasil hard fork, my view is, and I think I explained it in previous videos quite clearly, my view is that yes, historically, last few times we've seen a run before the hard forks. And I analyzed it, I think, a little, in quite a bit of detail in previous videos, and said that usually when we had these hard forks before, this was in favorable market conditions, which means we already had bullish sentiment generally in the crypto markets. Last time that was in September 21. There was already bullish sentiment. And when you have that, then of course, it will act as an accelerator and it can lead to an accelerated bull run. This time, at the moment where we currently are, we are not in bullish sentiment. So yes, there can be a run up before the hard fork. Now, it is too early to say, will that be an impulsive move up, which means can it take us to new all-time highs? At the moment, I'm doubting that it will take us to new all-time highs in the next 4 weeks, but it could still be a significant move up. That could also be a corrective move up, and that is what we need to see, what we need to expect. But I mean, I am accumulating ADA in line with my buy orders, yeah. So I'm quite pleased with that. Currently, prices, in my opinion, long term are amazing. Nobody would have thought that we will ever get down to these levels again. Let's be honest. And even I really doubt that do we get down into the 30s again? We are, and or we were. So it is really a bit crazy. But these are levels which are amazing, and you need to ask yourself the question: do you think this will be the all-time low for Cardano? Do you think we will never go higher again? And I don't think so. I mean, we will go higher again for Cardano. I believe that. Yeah. I don't know how fast it will be, but I still think Cardano is one of the best blockchain projects out there. Yes, surely it has its flaws, but they all have, and it is one of the most, in my opinion, trustworthy projects and most transparent ones, and also one of the most decentralized ones. Yeah, even though not fully decentralized, but they are working towards it, and it will be, I think, as much as possible decentralized. So again, it still is no Bitcoin, and Bitcoin, I think, is the real deal. But of course, going only in Bitcoin is that's not what I do. I go into altcoins as well. But yeah, Vasil hard fork in a bearish market, difficult, I think. Yeah, difficult. And I would not just assume that we will have a major run up just because we had it the last 3 times as well. There can be one. I would actually expect one, but I don't think it will be one that will take us to new all-time highs. Yeah, I've said now that I think that in the next 4 to 6 weeks the correction could be over. Yeah, which means that in the next 4 to 6 weeks we could find the low here. That is currently my estimation. Again, I could be wrong. but I think it could be based on what is unfolding here, how long the previous waves have taken. So absolutely, I think we could in the next 4 weeks proceed in this way, that we find a low here and then start to recover. Okay. Now this doesn't mean in 4 to 6 weeks we get to a new all-time high. This just means in the next 4 to 6 weeks we could have a low somewhere in this area. Okay, and that is my current view here of the Cardano chart. I will update you, of course, as I see things changing. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.